لا هو يستطيع فكا من وجهها لما غدا في يدي مرتهنا, and he was not able to ransom his pencil, which was in my hand as a security. ولا مجال لضيق ذات يدي فيه اتساع للعفو حين جرى, and there was no ability for the restriction of my possession, which was in his bounds, for forgiveness when he committed the crime. فهذه قصتي وقصته, and this is my story and his story. فانظر إلينا وبيننا ولنا, so look towards and judge between us and have mercy.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. فلما وعى القاضي قصصهما وتبين خصاصتهما أبرز لهما دينارا من تحت مصلاه وقال اقطعا به الخصام وافصله. Now when the Qazi heard and learned their clarification and became aware of their poverty and their speciality in ilmul adab, literacy, he took out for them a dinar gold coin from under his prayer mat, and he said, with this end your dispute and divide it among yourself. So the sheikh, the old man, swallowed it before the young man, and he claimed it to be exclusively his by way of reality, not by way of jest. فلما وعى القاضي قصصهما, وعى يعي وعيا means to memorize, to protect. Quran said وَتَعِيَّهَا أُذُنُ وَاعِيَةٌ, हिफाजत करने वाले कान उसकी हिफाजत कर ले. तो मुराद यहाँ समिया हफीजा, Qazi learned and heard. قصصهما, قص يقص قصا وقصصا means to relate, to elaborate, to explain. So qasasun nabiyyin, the bayan and wazahat of the halat of Nabi and Prophets. Asal mein qassi qusu qassan ka literal meaning is to follow the footsteps of someone. Fartadda ala atharihima qasasa, following their footsteps. But when a storyteller tells his story, he follows the incidents one by one to make the story spicy and nice and attractive. That's why storytelling is called qasas. So when the Qazi heard and learned their explanation and wazahat, وَتَبَيَّنَ, تَبَيَّنَ يَتَبَيَّنُ, from bana yabinu bayanan, wazih huna, to be clear. And tabayyana, he learned clearly, khasasatahuma, khassa yakhussu khassan, khasasatan means to be in need, faqr, وَيُؤْثِرُونَ عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِهِمْ وَلَوْ كَانَ بِهِمْ خَصَاصَةٌ is from Bab Sami'a, خَصَّ يَخَصُّ خَصَاصَةً. And if it's from Bab Nasara, خَصَّ يَخُصُّ خُصُوصًا, then it is the opposite of عَمَّ يَعُمُّ عَمًّا. Amma means generalize and khassa means to specialize. So here khasasatun means faqr, wa takhassusahuma is from the khassa yakhussu. And takhassus here means takhassus fil adab, meaning their high ranking and speciality, distinction in ilmul adab, the way their literacy and the words they were using and the poetry which they were singing, it showed that they are of a very high ranking in ilmul adab. So Qazi felt pity for them and abraza lahuma dinaran min tahti musalla. Ibraz means izhar. So he took out and revealed a dinar from below his musalla. Musalla, prayer mat. Meaning in those days they used to keep some, money, money bag under their prayer mat. So he, took some money out from his under his prayer mat and took a dinar, and he said, "Iqta'a bihi al-khisam." قطع يقطع قطعا काटना. खिसाम खासम युखासिमु मुखासमतन व खिसामन means मुनाज़ात, झगड़ा, लड़ाई, इससे अपना झगड़ा ख़त्म करो. वफ़सिलाहु फ़सल यफ़सिलु फ़सलन के माना सेपरेट करना, जुदा करना. सो इसको आपस में बांट लो, तक़सीम कर लो. इन्न यौमल फ़स्ल मीक़ातुहुम अजमईन. तो distribute it among yourselves. فتلقفه الشيخ دون الحدث. تلقف लकीफ़ यलक़फ़ु लक़फ़न means to swallow. कुरान शरीफ में मूसा अलैहिस्सलाम के किस्से में है ना, फ़इज़ा हिय तलक़फ़ु मा यफ़िकून. It swallowed whatever the magicians had thrown. तो तलक़फ़ means swallow. Swallow से मुराद यहाँ literal meaning नहीं है, because you don't swallow gold coins. Swallow से मुराद हड़प कर जाना. He swallowed it, meaning he took it for himself instantly. दून अल हदस, not the young man. वस्तखलसहु, इस्तखलसा means अपने लिए खालिस करना, to take something specially for yourself. खलूसा यखलूसु खुलूसन means मैल कुचैल से साफ होना, खालिस होना. And अखलस युखलिसु इखलासन means to bring khulus and purity in something. وَنَحْنُ لَهُ مُخْلِصُونَ. And أَلَا لِلَّهِ الدِّينُ الْخَالِصِ فَاعْبُدِ اللَّهَ مُخْلِصًا لَهُ الدِّينَ وَمَا أُمِرُوا إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُوا اللَّهَ مُخْلِصِينَ لَهُ الدِّينَ. So he made it exclusively his and purely his, ala wajhil jiddi, by way of reality, lal abath, not by way of jest. Jiddun means haqiqat, reality. Thalasun jidduhunna jiddun wa hazluhunna jiddun. Three things are such that their reality is reality and even their joke is reality. At-talaqu wal-nikahu wal-raj'atu. An-nikahu wal-talaqu wal-raj'atu. Nikah, talaq and ruju. Even if you did it as a joke, it will happen, it will be counted. So, ala wajhil jiddi lal abas. अभी से याबसु आबसन के माना ऐसे ही जोक करना, जेस्ट करना, बेकार काम करना, to do something without any purpose. There is no purpose behind it. وقال للحدث, and he said to the young man, نصفه لي بسهم مبرتي وسهمك لي عن أرش إبرتي. Half the dinar is mine due to Qazi Sahab's ihsan on me, and your share is also mine as a payment for my needle. Bisahmi, sahmun means share, and mabarrati, barra yabirru birran ki maana kisi ke saath usne suluk karna, to show kindness to someone, and then it's used for birrul walidain. So mabarratun, masdar mimi, half the dinar is mine due to the share of my bounty and my ihsan of Qazi Sahab on me. Masdar jo hota hai na, it can be ma'roof and majhul. Fi'l ma'roof is daraba, fi'l majhul is duriba. Now darbun can be ma'roof and majhul. So mabarratun is masdar mimi, but in the meaning of majhul over here, due to the kindness being shown to me. the bounty of Qadi Sahib upon me. And wasahmuka li an arshi ibrati, your share is also mine as payment and tawan and penalty for my needle which you had broken. وَلَسْتُ عَنِ الْحَقِّ أَمِيلٌ فَقُمْ وَخُذِ الْمِيلَ. And I am not moving away from the truth, so stand up and take your surmadani and kuhul pencil. لست عن الحق أميل يعني لست أميل عن الحق. ما لا يميل ميلا, to lean, झुकना, माइल होना. I am not swerving and turning away from the truth. So stand up and take your kuhul pencil. فعرى الحدث لما حدث اكتئاب وَقْفَهَرَّ عَلَى سَمَائِهِ سَحَابٌ. So there fell on the youth, due to what happened, a certain sadness. And on his horizon, the clouds thickened and blackened. Ara ya'ru arwan ke mana pesh ana. Al hadatha, the young man, the jawan. Lima hadatha, hadatha yahduthu hudusan means pesh ana, waqi hona. Ikti'abun, ikta'aba yakta'ibu, ikti'aban is from ka'iba ya'kabu, ka'aban, ka'abatan. And it means to be sad. So there came and fell on the youth, due to the incident that happened, that the old man took away the whole dinar and didn't give him anything, some sadness. He felt that I should have got some from it, because half a dinar for one needle is too much. So he was very sad and grieved because he got nothing. And waqfaharra, ikfaharra yakfahiru, ikfihraran means to thicken, to blacken. Sahabun, ikfaharra sahab, meaning badal thickened and became cloudy and dark. Sama means asman. So the clouds thickened on his horizon, on his heaven. Wajama lahul qazi. Wajama is sifat of ikti'abun. And due to that sadness, even the qazi also felt sad. And he, wajama lahul qazi, he became speechless. وَهَيَّجَ أَسَفَهُ عَلَى الدِّينَارِ الْمَاضِي. And this stirred his sorrow for the lost dinar. So sadness came on the youth, for which even the qazi was hurt and he was speechless. Wajama yajimu wujuban ke maana, to be so much in grief that you become speechless and unable to say anything. So Qazi was unable to say a word. He was rendered speechless. He didn't know what to do. And this stirred his afsos. Hayyaja yuhayyu tahyijan means bhadkana, to stir. Harraka yuharriku tahrikan. So this stirred his asaf. Asifa yasafu asafan, afsos karna. His severe afsos on a dinarul mazi, on the dinar which had left him and which was lost. Illa annahu jabara bal al fata wa bilbalahu bidurahimatin radakha bihalahu. Except for the fact that he repaired the condition of the young man and his sadness with few dirhams which he gifted to him. Illa annahu jabara, jabara yajburu jabran means islah karna, ठीक करना. तो काजी साहब ने उसके बाल यानी हाल, कुरान शरीफ में कफ़र अन्हुम सय्यातिहिम व अस्लह बालहुम यानी हालहुम, फमा बालुल कुरूनिल ऊला यानी हालुल कुरूनिल ऊला. وبالباله بالبال पीछे आया था वयुत्फी हर्र बिलबाली बिसिरबालिन वसिरवाली. Bilbal means huzn, gham, afsos. So he rectified the condition of the youth and his grief and sadness, anguish. Bidurayhimatin, durayhimat is plural of durayhimatun, which is tasghir of dirhamatun. So durayhimat means few dirhams, maybe 2-3 dirhams. Radakha bihalahu, radakha yarduku radkhan means just give something as a gift, not as a sahm, and little bit of amount, which he doled to him. यहाँ लिखा है. وقال لهما, and Qazi said to them, اجتنب المعاملات وادرأ المخاصمات ولا تحضراني في المحاكمات فما عندي كيس الغرامات. Avoid dealings and transactions among yourselves and put away the disputes, and do not come before me with your wranglings, for I do not have a purse of fine money for you. Ijtaniba yajtanibu, parhez karna, muamalat, dealings, refrain from dealings with one another. And wadra'a, dara yadra'u dar'an ki ma'na dafa'a yadfa'u daf'an, and remove from you, avoid and put away, mukhasamat, put away your disputes. And wala tahdhurani, do not approach me and come to me for such wranglings, muhakamat, faislas and disputes. I am a busy man. And fama indi kisul gharamat, I do not have bag for fine money. I don't give money to everyone. If I started giving penalties and fine monies to people, I won't have anything left. Kis, theli, gharamat, plural gharamatun. And gharama yaghrumu ghurman literally means chipak jana, to stick to something. So gharam is used for penalty, fine, because the penalty and fine sticks to you. You have to pay it. It also means ishq and muhabbat and love. Wa ahlal gharam, the most beautiful ishq. It also means punishment. Inna azabaha kana gharama, because the punishment of Jahannam sticks to the Jahannami. So literal meaning is चिपक जाना, फिर वहां से different meanings बनते हैं. जुर्माना और penalty की थैली मेरे पास नहीं है. فنهض من عنده فرحين برفده. So they both rose to go out from him, rejoicing at his gift. نهض ينهض نهوضا, उठना. فرحين تسنية of فرح. فرح is صفة مشبهة from فرح يفرح فرحا, खुश होना, happy. They were both happy. برفده, بئس الرفد المرفود. رفد means عطية, gift, بخشش. مفصحين بحمده, and they were fluent in his praise. أفصح يفصح, إفصاحا means إعلان, ظاهر करना. They were expressing and very fluent in his praise. والقاضي ما يخبو ضجره مذ بض حجره. As for the Qazi, his bechani and beqarari was not subsiding since his stone had dripped. ولا ينصل كمده مذ رشح جلمده. And his grief was not clearing away since his rock had oozed. والقاضي, wow is حالية, whilst is हाल में, कि قاضي ما يخبو, खबा يخبو, खबुवन means साकिन होना, to extinguish. कुल्लमा खबत जिदनाहुम सईरा, कुरान में है. अन ज़जरू ज़जीर यज़जरू ज़जरन के माना बेचैन होना, बेकरार होना, to be restless. So Qazi's restlessness was not calming down and not gaining any sukoon. मुझ बद्दा हजरहू, बद्दा यबिद्दु बद्दन के माना टपकना, and hajar patthar. Since he is patthar and his hajar, his stone, had dripped with a little bit of water. वला यंसुलु नसल यंसुलु नस्लन के माना ख़त्म होना, दूर होना. तो नसल अल कमद अल हुज़्नु शदीद, कमद के माना हुज़्नु शदीद, वो गम ख़त्म हुआ, घुटन. His grief and sadness was not subsiding and clearing away. मुझ रशाह जलमदुहु, रशाह के माना भी बहना, टपकना, and जलमद means बड़ी चट्टान, large rock. असल में ये एक अरबी मुहावरा है. बोलते हैं फुलानुन मा यबिद्दु हजरुहु वला यरशहु जलमदुहु, meaning he is very stingy, nothing comes out of him. उसका पत्थर टपकता नहीं और उसके चट्टान से पानी निकलता नहीं. तो ये मुहावरा है बुखल के लिए. And it means to say Qazi was a very stingy person. He never gave a penny to anything. Now these two men seem to have tricked him and took out some dinar and dirhams from him. So ever since those dinar dirhams came out of him, he was just in a restless state. He couldn't believe that someone took away something from that stingy man. حتى إذا أفاق من غشيته أقبل على غاشيته وقال, until when he recovered from his fit, he turned to his attendants and said, अफाक युफीक़ु इफ़ाक़तन, होश में आना. And ghashiyatun, ghashiy yaghsha ghishiyan means to faint, to be unconscious. From his unconsciousness, he regained his conscience, recovered from his behoshi. अक़बल अला ग़ाशियतिही, अक़बल युक़बिलु इक़बालन मुतवज्जिह होना. He turned to his ग़ाशिया, जमा गवाशी, इसके माना खादिम, खुद्दाम, attendants. Because ग़शिय यग़शा ग़िशियानन literally means छा जाना, to envelope and cover someone. And because the khuddam surround the makhdum and they cover him, that's why they are called ghashiya. So he turned to his khuddams and attendants and said, बाद में पढ़ लेगा, थक गया मैं, शुरू से तर्जुमा कर लो. बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. फलम्मा वअल काजी क़ससहुमा, फिर जब काजी साहब ने उन दोनों का बयान सुन लिया और मालूम कर लिया उनकी मुहताजी और उनकी स्पेशलिटी इन अरबिक लिटरेसी, तो उन दोनों के लिए निकाला एक दीनार अपने मुसल्ला के नीचे से और फरमाया, इसके ज़रिए अपना झगड़ा ख़त्म करो और इसको आपस में बांट लो, तकसीम कर लो. तो बूढ़ा उसको निगल गया जवान को छोड़कर और उसको खालिस अपना बना लिया, हकीकत के तौर पर, न कि मजाक के तौर पर. और बूढ़े ने जवान से कहा, आधा दीनार मेरा है मेरे एहसान के हिस्से में, और तेरा हिस्सा भी मेरा है मेरी सुई की पेनल्टी और फाइन में, और मैं हक से हटा नहीं हूँ, इसलिए तू खड़ा हो जा और अपनी सुरमादानी ले ले. तो पेश आया उस जवान को इस वाक़ये की वजह से जो हुआ एक शदीद गम, और छा गया उसके आसमान पर बादल, जिसकी वजह से काजी साहब भी सख्ता में पड़ गए, खामोश रह गए। और इस चीज़ ने भड़काया काजी साहब का अफसोस उस निकलने वाले दीनार पर। लेकिन ये कि काजी साहब ने दुरुस्त कर दिया जवान का हाल और उसका गम चंद दिरहमों से जो उसको भी उन्होंने दे दिए, और उन दोनों से कहा तुम दोनों परहेज करो आपस में मुआमला करने और लेन देन से, और दफा करो, ख़त्म करो अपने झगड़ों को, और मेरे पास इस तरह के केस लेकर मत आया करो, क्योंकि मेरे पास तावान देने का थैला नहीं भरा हुआ। वो दोनों उठे उसके पास से, खुश होते हुए उनकी बख्शिश पर, और तारीफ कर और फैलाते हुए उनकी तारीफ को। और काजी साहब का हाल ये है कि उनकी बेचैनी थम नहीं रही है जब से उनका पत्थर टपका, और उनका गम दूर नहीं हो रहा है जब से उनकी चट्टान बह पड़ी। यहाँ तक कि जब वो होश में आए अपनी बेहोशी से, तो मुतवज्जे हुए अपने खादिम की तरफ और कहा, बाद में पढ़ना इसको, थक गए हम, याद करके आना बराबर से। आज सबक में कहाँ है सब, देखो हाजिरी ले लो।